not just, clothes, it's technology, it's toys, it's just the things that we buy. And then if something doesn't last for a very long time, then you buy it, it wasn't very expensive, it breaks, it's annoying, but you chuck it out. And I think that's where consumers have a bit more power to make some more choices around the things that we buy, and just not falling for stuff that is probably not going to last very long and is going to end up getting ditched.
A lot of people seem to still be under this misapprehension that it all goes to landfill anyway, so what's the point? Why should I bother sorting my stuff at home if it's just going to go to landfill anyway? But that's really not true. If you've got recycling services, make sure you're putting the right thing in the right bin. Make sure you're not on the waste hierarchy of avoiding waste, reducing waste, reusing waste, recycling waste, and then having disposal as a last option.
No, I wasn't informed that there was specific locations for hazardous waste.
How come?
They don't really inform us about that where I'm from.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not very familiar with local recycling programs in my area. I think I have a very general and basic idea about the recycling programs in my city.
And do you know why is that?
I think it's probably just the lack of research and having the basic knowledge of what recycling is and what we have to recycle. Just, you know, knowing plastic, paper, cardboard,
Right.
things like that that can be recycled. But beyond that, I don't know very much. That I have faced recycling certain items, um, or that sometimes you don't know if they're actually recyclable or whether you're disposing of them correctly, because at least in my apartment building we have like one or two recycling bins where it's actually mixed recycling, and we don't know what happens from there where the recycling goes, or if it's actually recycling specifically for that certain material that you're trying to dispose of, it's going to the right center, to the right place. That having like things like a poster or like a website to visit every now and then when a question pops up about whether something is recyclable or not. Something easy to look at, easily accessible to look at, would be very helpful to properly recycle. Yeah, I think that looking at the websites and the resources that we actually have a good amount of resources and information online just looking at these two websites. So I think there's a lot that you can learn from those websites, and I think it'll be very helpful with recycling. Even some of my conceptions that I had about recycling, I didn't know, or actually I was misinformed, or I thought I was doing it right, but apparently not.
No, it's understandable.
So now I'll probably be looking at that and trying to inform my family members to make sure that we're properly recycling in our house.
Yeah. Did you know there are specific drop-off locations for hazardous waste like batteries and or paint?
Yes,
You did.
I did know that.
How'd you know about that?
How did I find out about the waste? I got it through a text, actually.
Really?
Through the hackensack.org website.
Amazing.
Hackensack or TNEC, one of them. But I'm on some of the community...
No, same, yeah.
Yeah, I'm on some of the community text messages and email alerts. I learned about the recycling guidelines was through mail, actually. They send you out a schedule, annual schedule of when to recycle, when to put out rubbish, when to put out leaves and stuff like that. It's community.
I've taken some time to go to some of the recycling centers in the area because I have been in some community service, community action, cleaning up Hackensack extremities from here and there. I did that a few times when I was growing up. I did not know it was particular for every city. I thought every city did it the same way. More bins?
More bins.
Definitely more bins because we recycle a lot over here because we're usually always drinking water. I knew about the website, but I did not know that they made an app for the Hackensack.